66. That's not full. At 7 feet. Number 23, Larry Markkinen.
Oh. Quick rookie.
The big man, 7 feet, 1 inches, number 27, Rudy Gobert. Starting at the other forward position, 7 feet, 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 2, Cade Cunningham. The head coach for your Memphis Grizzlies is Thomas C. Sullivan. One more time, let's give it to your Memphis Grizzlies.
And the Clippers starting five. Smooth out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And for Memphis, Holmgren is out there with Lauri Markkinen. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Rudy Gobert. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. A three ball. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got his team on the board to start the game for Memphis.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And here's Leonard from three. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Cunningham. For three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. SGA kicks to Zubac. They set the pick to the middle. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Markkinen. 8 points his last outing. Now Cunningham. From deep. Drops in the tray.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Cunningham finds Markkinen. Memphis moving that ball around. Holmgren can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and SGA throws it down.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Markkinen passes to Holmgren. Outside, Markkinen. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Obviously, we've seen Lowry Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Memphis making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Third is Ivica Zubac.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And he hits the first of 3. Zadibi, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lowry Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
He makes all 3. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He has passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Boy, when asked to take on this role, guys, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
Memphis leading. Pass to Markkanen. Gobert dishes to Simmons. Simmons on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Simmons. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. Los Angeles making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Here's Leonard. His last outing with 20 points. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Holmgren outside. Back to Simmons. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful. Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Holmgren outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
It's good. 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons left side. To the left side wing. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by Memphis. Shot from 16. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it up. Clippers lead by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness of everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Norman Powell. Khalil Ware is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Cade Cunningham. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Powell with it. Leonard picks him up. Lets it go from deep. Good. Score the basket. Marking 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Nemhard. Here's Smooth. You saw him with 10 points last game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. From distance, Shea puts it through. GA, you hear about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
A great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. And there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Ware kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
Powell outside. Cunningham up top. Stolen. Gilgeous-Alexander driving in. A shot by Nemhard, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now, Nemhard, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Cunningham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham passes to Powell. 4 on the clock. Will it go? Cunningham's shot is off.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Right side, Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Powell. Şengün takes it off the glass. Şengün's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Powell finds Cunningham. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. 5th, the Clippers.
so patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Nemhard, defended by Carrington. From downtown, and Ware pulls it down. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Ripped away. Here's Nemhard, defended by Carrington. 1:25 left in the first half.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
How about that burst of speed by Andrew Nemhard? Just hit another gear on that drive.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Markkanen can't get it to go. LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Nemhard. Gobert against Zubac. Screen by Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Carrington. Outside, Markkanen. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. I think they're doing a good job.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
And get ready for the fans courtside. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Yeah, I've been impressed with all those guys so far, but I want to see who holds up down the stretch.
Yeah, the length of an NBA season tends to take its toll on rookies, especially as opponents adjust to them. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Clippers leading by 9. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Smooth. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Cunningham. After the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Smooth. Takes a three. Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Gobert after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. For 3, Holmgren. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, Leonard, after Lowry Marketing misses from long range. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
At the top of the key, Gobert. On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Cunningham. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Zubac. SGA with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. And the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Clippers, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Smooth. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Leonard. And Demon subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
That one is no good.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
There's a good screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Andre Ayton's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Norman Powell comes in for Lowry Markkanen. And Simmons subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3 ball.
Pass to Carter. Here's Demon. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
Nembhard from distance. My goodness, let him go.
Now here's Powell. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simmons inside. Still yet to score. The shot from the low post is good. Clippers with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Unloads from 9, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Powell against Nembhard. Powell kicks to Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Ivica Zubac? First in field goal percentage, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Carter pulls it in. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Demon. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Carter the best to Nembhard. Here's Demon. And again, no good by the Clippers. Picked off in midair. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Holmgren with a screen on Nembhard. Fires from deep. That one doesn't go. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Grizzlies trail by 15. They've got Gobert. Markkanen is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Cade Cunningham. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
First team foul.
Pass to Markkanen, and the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Markkanen. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And here's SGA. Buries the long-range jumper. SGA's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 18. Down low. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Leonard. shoots from 8. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Markkanen kicks to Cunningham. Now here's Holmgren. He's guarded closely, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Here's Smooth. Leonard, the pass to Smooth. Lock at 6. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here is Markkanen. Pass to Cunningham. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Holmgren. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Holmgren. Cunningham for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Over to the wing. Şengün with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Holmgren outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Gobert. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Cunningham. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing others. What a great combination.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Los Angeles leading by 19. Outside Leonard. Here's Smooth. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Markkanen. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Holmgren. They swipe it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Smooth. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Now here's Leonard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kawhi. You got
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.